some reasons, God took me away today because I'm going to talk about joy. And in understanding and knowing joy, I just had to come back to that Christmas story in the book of Luke. And we'll take a look at Luke 14 through 20. I'm not going to read it all to you. And I like to focus on the very fact of discovering the joy of Christmas as we take a look at Luke 14 through 2:10. But I just want to read just one verse to you, and that's Luke 14, or 1:14. If I find it here. He will be a joy and a delight to you, and many will rejoice because of his birth. You know, in understanding joy, God's desire is that we experience the good tidings, the great joy that was proclaimed by angels over 2,000 years ago. That's his desire for us to experience it. But a lot of people have looked at joy in a different way. In meaning that Christmas is really the most wonderful time of the year. Is it really? Is really Christmas the most important time or wonderful time of the year? Think about that. You know, if we look around us, you'll see many people stressed out, depressed, frustrated. You know, it reminds me of a story of a last-minute shopper, and as the mother was running frivolously through the store to store, and suddenly she became aware that her 3-year-old, or her young son, was no longer holding her hand. And as she ran around panically looking for him, she came upon him as he was standing in front of a window with his nose pressed against the window. And his mother hysterically called out to him, and he turned in and shouted, "Look, Mom, there's baby Jesus in the manger." She grabbed his hand, turned around and says, "Come on, we don't have time for this." Is Christmas really the most wonderful time of the year? We'll probably pick up the newspaper or hear on the news sometime this week and read someone took their life. You know, when someone takes their life, they think they're getting rid of the pain, but they're not. They're passing their pain on to somebody else. This is the most stressful time of the year to me. My wife gets a little bugged out whenever she says, will you bring this up, and I'll say humbug. My kids used to call me Old Scrooge when it came to Christmas time. I think Scrooge had the right idea until the 3 ghosts visiting. But then he still got joy. You know, whenever they look, wherever they look, there's trouble, there's anguish, there's dark despair. They will be thrown out into darkness, as we read in Isaiah 8.